What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2010 movie A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, this one is directed by Samuel Bayer and written by Wesley Strick and Eric Hessener. And this one pretty much follows the same story as the original Nightmare on Elm Street, except there's a lot of differences made throughout the movie and everything. Some of the characters have different names and stuff, but pretty much it's Freddy Krueger is a vengeful spirit that haunts teenagers in their dreams and kills them, and they're having to figure out how to stop him. This is one of the worst remakes out there. I've talked about this a couple times on my channel. I've actually reviewed it once before, and this is the last time I'm ever watching it, so I won't be reviewing it ever again. Whether I re-review the other movies ever again, I don't know, but this one I never will re-review because this is my last time watching it. It's a very, very hard movie for me to get through because I just don't like the story, and there's a lot of things in here about the movie that I don't like, and I just it just isn't very good. The cast in here are not very great. Rooney Mara, who's usually a pretty good actress, plays Nancy in this one, and she's not very good at all as Nancy. She just phones in her performance, and it's like she's just mainly there for the paycheck, which it's early in her career, so she probably was. Kyle Gallner plays her boyfriend, who I guess is supposed to be Johnny Depp's character, except he has a different name. He's fine, I guess. I don't really remember much of what he does in this movie. He doesn't really do a lot in here until like the third act. He kind of has a big part in it, but he don't really do a lot. He's not very memorable or anything in this movie, but that's just part of the writing. I don't really fully blame the actors for their performances when they didn't really have hardly anything to work with. And Jackie Earle Haley is a really good actor and everything, but I just really didn't like him as this version of Freddy Krueger, and maybe it's because the stuff they did with him in this movie. I don't want to go into too much details on that. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to trigger anybody, but they do something with his character that was put in subtext in the original version, but it was never actually said out loud in the other versions. This one they go all for it, and it totally ruins the movie for me, and most people say that that's really what ruined the movie. But I think part of it too is that the kills aren't very good. It has a lot of terrible CGI that looked really bad back then. It looks just as bad now, if not worse. There was no need for CGI when the Nightmare franchise is known for its awesome practical effects. In fact, out of all the horror franchises, the Nightmare franchise has some of the best special effects out of all of them and everything. So seeing it relegated to what they did with this movie is pitiful. I really hope we get another good Nightmare movie. I really hope eventually we'll get one with Robert Englund, maybe coming back one last time or whatever. But at this point, if we do get more new ones, I just hope that whoever is involved knows what they're doing and they make the movie right. But this is a terrible movie, and I absolutely hate Nightmare on Elm Street from 2010. So I say I'd give it a 0 out of 10. I really hate this movie that much, and there's not much else I can say about it that I haven't said. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of the Nightmare on Elm Street remake from 2010. Are you like me and absolutely hated it? Did you think it was okay? Let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.